Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am setting up the month of August in my planner. And while I set up the month of August, I thought that it would be great to dive into some tips that I have for functional planning. I have done a couple of tips for functional planning videos, but every time I come up with some additional things that I do like to share it with you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into it. My very first tip is to evaluate your planner every single month. Every single month, I look through all of the planners that I'm currently using and I try to think of any way that I could possibly be more efficient with that planner. For this month of August, I did decide to take out my home planner and combine it with my catch-all planner. I wanted to try that out for the month of August to see if it would possibly work for me. So think of all of the planners that you're currently using and see if you are using them to their fullest. Make sure you're thinking about the function of that planner and evaluate your planners every single month. Tip number 2 is to keep the previous month, current month, and the next month in your planner at all times. So this is especially for those of us who like to Frankenplan. I am a big Frankenplan type person, meaning that I have multiple planners within one book. And if you do that, then you know you have to break up your planner a lot of times in order to make everything fit in one planner. But I like to keep 3 months at a time in my planner. So I always keep the current month that I'm in, the previous month, and the next month so that I am able to look back and look ahead. My next tip probably goes against conventional planner guidelines, but it is something that has worked really well for me, and that is to write down things first in your planner and then add stickers later. This is especially for those of us who like to use our planner for function. If you are a big functional planner, then writing down your plans first actually can kind of help you out instead of having all of these stickers all over your planner and not having enough room to write whenever you need to later on. So a lot of times I will jot things down first. Like as you can see, I've already started writing down in my monthly spread, and then I will add stickers later on. Tip number 4 is to pre-plan. So I love to pre-plan my weeks, my months. I always like to look ahead, and you guys know that I use a bullet journal in order to do that. I will jot down all the different things that I need to do in my bullet journal throughout the course of the month, and then I am able to pre-plan all of my events and my social media and my things for my business so that whenever it is time for me to plan in my actual planner, it does not take me that long, and I already have everything kind of laid out of what I need to do. Tip number 5 is to practice writing smaller. So I found that when I had my planners in high school, I would write so big that I would take up so much space in my monthly planner. And I started practicing writing smaller. And it has really helped me not take up as much space in my planner and be able to use it to the fullest capacity that I can. So I have been meaning to do a video on how to improve your handwriting, but I will definitely try to get to that. But try practice writing smaller, and it will really help you with the functionality of your planner. So I'm popping the pages back into my catch-all planner. I finished planning for that month. Now I'm going to move over to my business planner and pull out the pages there and start planning in my business planner while we continue on with the tips. Tip number 6 is to use all of the available spaces in your planner. So I was actually very bad with this in the past, and I'm still kind of working on it, but looking at my planner and trying to think of how I could use every possible space that is available to me. So for instance, right now in my business planner, I'm writing down all of my video ideas for the month, and usually it would end here. but I started to try and think of other things that I could do in my sidebar or at the top where they don't have any dates, where it's kind of like that blank week. Just thinking of different things that I can do with that space in order to fully use my planner. So like now I'll use my sidebar to keep track of my current social media numbers. I may use it to keep track of my income for that month. And I'm trying to use my planner to the fullest capacity so that I can have as much as possible in this one space, in this one book. So this is something that I am currently working on. So I know that it is a struggle, but definitely try and think of all of the different things that you can add in your planner and how you could use every possible space that's available to you. Tip number 7 is to write in one color and then add more color later. So with my pens, I always try and write in black, and then I will go back and add more color later to signify different categories. So like for instance, as you can see, I'm writing all of the video ideas in black, and then I will write above it in red that it's a YouTube video, or right above it in purple that it's a blog post. What this does for me is make sure that I can keep those categories going without having to have all of those different colors available to me when I am planning, when I am first planning. Because I'm a functional planner, a lot of times I just want to write in my planner as I go. And if I don't have a full spread of all of those color pens available to me, then I will feel like I can't write something down. So what I started doing instead is writing everything in black, and then when I got a hold of a red pen or a purple pen, or whenever I got some additional time, then I would write above it in the color so that I am able to keep track of those categories. I find that it still gives my spread a little bit of extra organization without having me to have all of those pens available to me at all times. Tip number 8 is actually a space saving tip, and that is to use icon stickers instead of writing every single thing down. So that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm adding in some grocery cart stickers to let me know that every Tuesday we go grocery shopping, and I'm adding some leaf stickers on my Sunday to remind myself to water my plants. That is a way for me to keep track of the different things that I need to do with little icon stickers without having to actually write down water plants or go to grocery store, especially for things that are a part of your routine on a certain day of the week, like getting groceries or watering plants or things like that. It is great to add in some little icon stickers that you can just kind of plop on that day of the week, and it will remind you to do that task without having to write it down. Tip number 9 is to keep your goals broken down by the year, the quarter, the month, and the week. So I like to use the front of my planner where they have like the notes section for the month of the Happy Planner as a part where I'm going to keep my goals for the month. I do like to have annual goals, and then I will break those annual goals down to the quarter, to the month, to the week, so that I can track my progress and see exactly how I'm doing. I keep my business goals in my business planner, and I keep my personal goals in my catch-all planner. So as you can see on here, I have 2 date nights with my husband, I have 2 family outings that I want to do, and I have some home projects of our closet reorganization and some fence. I want to fix the fence in our backyard. So that's all the things, all the goals that I have, and I like to keep them at the front of my planner so that I can ensure that I'm staying on track and staying on top of them. And tip number 10 is to use smaller decorative stickers throughout the course of your spread. So I like to use small icon functional stickers and small decorative stickers in my spreads because I feel like it gives me the opportunity to decorate my spreads as much as possible, but not take up as much space. So as you can see, I'm putting the stickers along the bottom, along the side, on like the, on like the line of the planners instead of in the middle of the box. And that's just so I am still able to write throughout my planner, and the stickers won't take up all of the space in my planners. So make sure that you position your stickers in the right way so that you still have space to write on your spreads. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this functional monthly plan with me with these functional tips. If you have any additional tips, please leave them in the comments below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until next time, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.